Thank you for coming to David's place. Hope you come out next time. Bye.
There you go.
What is fun? Let me spell it for you. F is for friends who do stuff together. U is for you and me. N is for anywhere and anytime at all.
Down here in the deep blue sea.
Fish for frolics through all the flowers. U is for Eucalyptus. And N is for those that can share and come inside.
Looking here with my best buddy.
All right, man. What's up,
What's
man?
up, man? Hey,
Hey, cheers, brother.
cheers, bro.
It's closer now. You don't have to,
Right,
you don't have
on
to
the reach.
reach them monkey arms to cross over no more.
You got me doing all the work.
Yeah, well, I did. Is it too strong? See, mine is watered down.
Well,
But you know what? It's good. It's the perfect amount of everything right now.
you stirred it this time.
I shook it.
You shook it, shake it, not stir it. All
I
right.
shook it. I shook it. Shake it. Shake it.
Uh-huh.
Shake. So what's been up, man? How's everything going?
Double O Negro.
Hey, sometimes you gotta be that, right? I don't know.
How is everything? Everything is everything. Everything's good, man. Like, celebrated little man's 6th birthday at main event yesterday.
I see you occupied right now.
I got my eyes on the game.
Is that all you did over the weekend? Was just that?
You know, we been trying to get ready for Halloween already. So
Oh, yeah.
I've been pulling stuff out of the.
Oh, I'm ready for still
Yeah,
trying to
yeah.
get this,
Trying to get the costume ready.
Still trying to get it together.
I'm gonna try to find either watch a whole bunch of YouTube videos on how to do makeup,
Right.
or I'm gonna see if I can find one of these little art studio schools or something. And
I know some people. If you want me to connect you with somebody.
yeah, they're probably gonna charge an arm and a leg and 2 toes.
They're makeup artists, and they can make all that shit if they needed it. They don't need to take it.
That's what I'm saying. 2 toes, elbows.
I mean, we just gonna. I got a couple of things I'm gonna ask you today.
What's going on? What
You know, it's probably gonna be a kind of a short show.
Okay.
You know, cause we got some stuff we be doing here. We got some other stuff.
Oh,
No, I'm just saying. No, it may be a quick show.
we
but
do?
when you say we don't have
shit to do.
shit to do. We need to get this done so we can get the fuck up out.
Mm-hmm.
You like if we want this part of we want to watch the game.
Yes, exactly.
Sit there. Like, you ain't
I ain't, huh?
What?
Now I feel like you.
Right.
Now you see what I have to go through.
What you mean? Cause I don't listen to you.
What was I at?
Yeah, cause I don't.
No, you
I
don't.
don't pay attention. You know, think of that, man. You know how we got you know how people are real smart, right? You got certain people smart, like myself, extremely smart. So if I were to lose my mind,
You already have.
that's true.
You talking about how smart you are.
Then let me take it back. Then, not if I lose my mind. If I lost my memory, what do you think I would think about then? Like I'm super smart on a norm, right? So now that I'm no longer, I lost my memory.
Tell me how smart you are.
I'm so smart.
Smarter than 5th grader.
I am smarter than 5th grader.
I'd like to see you on that show.
I don't want to go. It ain't on anymore. If it was on, I would go on it for you.
Okay.
But since it's not on,
Well, I'm gonna go find some 5th grade questions and bring them on here.
Okay.
See how fucking smart.
can I
you
see
are.
them first?
Hell to the no.
That ain't right.
You go get. Do you get the test before you take the test?
I used to.
Oh, so you cheat. Anyway, go ahead.
So anyway, what do you think smart people think about whenever they lose their memory? Do you think do they?
I think they'd be mad as hell. Cause
how would they be
how would
mad?
they know they were smart though before?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know.
I mean, I'm sure they think about trying to remember what it was that they may have known. Or,
But do you think that they? I mean, do you think they know that they forgot something?
that's what the people who were around them told them.
Because
You used to see they stupid. Don't tell them what you
Yeah,
used to.
yeah.
Just let them motherfuckers just keep going on.
Just
what
let them
they
be
doing.
dumb now.
Or if they like, what's my name? You know your name.
What is your name?
What is it? what if you think
That's
of?
your name today.
Jeffrey? Yes, Jeffrey.
What's up,
Hey.
Jeffrey, what you been doing today? Trying to figure out a new name. No, but I was just wondering that because, you know, that I don't know what made me think about that, but I was just like, damn, I just wonder what do smart people, you know, if they lose their mind, what do they think about?
Well, does it have to be smart? It was dumb people.
Well, no, but
Do they think they were smart before?
I don't know. I mean, and you're right. It doesn't really have to just be smart people, but it was just the smart people that came to mind because
So
You know, they're
so
smart. Because and I'm so smart. What if I lose my memory?
Let me ask you this on that same topic. So, say you do lose your memory,
Right?
and whatever it was that you used to do beforehand, do you think you go back to doing it, or do you venture off and try to find new stuff to do?
Dumber. What do you think it would be dumber stuff?
Maybe. I mean, to you it may not be dumb.
Well, it wouldn't be because it would just be right.
It'd be brand new.
But
So do you go off and say, "Oh, I want to be a singer, or a musician, I want to be an actor"?
And what if now I can sing and act?
There are people who, like, they take a hit to the head or something,
Oh yeah, and they can start doing
and they
something
can
else.
start doing something, speaking a completely different language fluently.
You know what? We're thinking of that. Okay, as a kid, whenever you were younger, was there something that you were able to do as a kid that you can't do now? Or that you probably can do, but you like, you got to now think twice about it.
You take a knee, yeah,
You
squat,
say, hey, standing up,
right? Put my socks on.
getting out of the bed.
Yeah.
Because I was watching. I'm always watching something, and so this woman, she was running, and then she tried to turn a cartwheel
Oh no,
and couldn't do it.
I wouldn't even attempt.
But you could as a kid.
Oh yeah, I can do cartwheels, backflips, all that stuff.
All
when I was
sorts
a
of
kid.
shit.
I had to call make sure my insurance is still up to date.
Hold on 1 minute.
Yeah. Hey, you got the life insurance, right? Okay.
Right,
cool.
right.
I'm gonna
No,
try to
do we
flip.
have insurance?
Yeah,
Because I'm about to break some shit. I can tell you that right now. I ain't gonna die, but I'm gonna break something.
What I used to be able to do that I can't do now, fuck for hours.
But you know what? See, that's different. See, it's different for me now. Because,
I ain't even trying to do it forever now.
really? You know,
I'm like, hey, you better hurry up.
well, what about,
I'm almost there.
you're like, hey,
We got about 6.5 minutes, maybe
What a-
7.
hey, have you ever taken those like, when you go to the
Viagra?
liquor store? Well, no, I'm
Oh.
talking about the ones from the liquor store. The ones that be hanging on the little racks and shit with the gorillas and shit on it.
No, I've never.
You never
Why?
had one of them?
Apparently you have.
No, I just want to know because
Oh.
you see them all the time. And them hoes, they
Big.
big as fuck.
No, but it's a placebo.
Is it? So you popping that motherfucker and you think
it's sugar.
You think you like, shit, I'm about to fuck.
You think you are.
About to get down or you about to lay down.
I'm not gonna lie. When we go to Mexico, there's like those pharmacies
Right.
where you can buy whatever that you can get in the States, but you gotta pay a lot more. Everything is freely, readily available to you.
Right.
And I've gone and I've bought like Cialis. Is it Cialis?
Yeah.
The other
yeah.
Viagra.
Yeah.
Because when you go on vacation, you drink a lot, and sometimes
Hey, man,
you
come
get a
on,
little
man.
performance anxiety.
You whenever you were younger, you used to drink a lot too.
Oh yeah.
And didn't have no
Oh, I had
problem.
no problem.
Right. So
Yeah.
this got to do with age.
He and I were on the same page. We may be drunk, but we're
Right.
hugging.
Yeah.
So now it's like we may be drunk, but well,
We drunk.
yeah.
Hey man, we going to sleep.
Right? Anybody up down there? Why you up there?
Right. You better take your ass
Take your
to
ass to
sleep.
bed.
Shit.
So
yeah,
only problem with them, I get bad headaches
Do
for
they?
a couple
Well, I
days
think-
afterwards.
a couple of days because I think that's a side effect of it.
Yeah, because you got all the blood pressure and everything.
It's going to one
Yeah,
area.
going to one area.
You don't have no more blood rushing to your head.
You
Hey,
can't think.
know what?
Can't think right.
You know why? Whenever you stand on when you stand upside down, the blood rush to your head, but when you stand up, the blood don't rush to your feet.
That's a good question. Because if you have hurt, swole feet all the time, like, I need to sit down. Blood rushing too fast.
Right? How you know? You feel it? Kind of tickle a
That's a
little
good
bit.
question.
Yeah, but the blood rush to your head, but it don't rush to your feet.
I don't know. You have to research that one.
No, you ain't gotta do that.
No, I'm saying you don't have to. 'Cause
I
that's
ain't
not my
really-
question. You asked it.
You know what? Okay, let me ask you a question.
Okay.
We're gonna go into this segment real quick.
Uh-huh.
Let me ask you a question.
Right.
Would you live in a simulated life? Like, for instance, you put a headgear on, all right?
I got one of the VR things. The Oculus.
Oh,
Yeah.
you do?
Mhm.
I want one. I want one of those.
Oh, it's bad.
So you put this headgear on. You lay in this dark room or whatever, and you lay down, put the headgear on, and you now live in a whole new life.
Mm-hmm.
Would you do that? But you live in that life. If you die in that life, you die in real life.
Okay, and do you get to choose like career what you are, how you are. I mean, in VR, you get to pick, what you look like and all that.
You can pick, but there is still someone above you that approves it. So in other words, you can't go into this virtual life and say, I'm going to make $11 billion a year.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, that's a lot of
That's
money.
a lot of
11
money.
alone is a lot. But I'm just saying, would you live in a simulated life if you had the option
And give up your real life
give
right
up
now?
your real life?
No.
You wouldn't?
No.
I think I would.
Well, I mean,
because you can.
I can't take my wife, my kids, my family with me. So.
No, you can take one person with you.
That's still
You wouldn't take one person with you?
Nah, because I think I have too many important people to just pick one person.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll be out this bitch.
I know.
I wouldn't even pick nobody.
And you would just pick. I was about to say, you just
Me and
pick
Mildred.
you.
We're Mildred up. Mildred and I'll be.
Took off.
No, she right there. Me and Mildred.
I would say it'd just be you and you. Be like, can I get a double?
Right. I'm a clone Miles. I clone Miles, not who clone.
Right. It ain't. They clone Tyrone.
Yeah.
They clone Miles.
That's right. That's right. But okay, well then so you say you wouldn't do that. Well then would you live in a virtual afterlife?
Now that, yes, I would.
So you would do that?
Yes, because I would want to, if I have the ability to see, my son grow old, or my grandkids or great grandkids, and have them be able to come and sit and talk with me, or
How long would you want to live that life?
As
That
long as I
virtual life.
could.
So you would take that virtual life forever?
And then I would say, okay, pass it on. That
Well,
way
you can't pass it on.
Well, I mean, like other generations when they pass, or say my spouse passes, or my kids and my mom, they can still do it too.
And you will look the same way you looked when you passed away. So if you pass away right now, this is how you will look forever in this virtual world.
Well, I mean,
You would do that?
Ain't too bad.
No, I mean,
Can I shave
well, no.
first? Can
No,
I
I
clean
mean,
up?
Yeah, you can get
I get to
yourself
choose what I get to wear in the afterlife.
You may be able to change it. You may have 3 outfits. You wear them every 30 years. You wear one outfit.
Like, man, you gonna change clothes? Oh, it's been 10 years. We gonna change it.
Hey, but you know what? Thinking of changing clothes. Okay, so you know how I think I've asked you this before. If you had the option to be invisible, or if you could fly, or what if you had a superpower?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you have a superpower and you choose to be invisible, do you have to be naked to be invisible?
The clothes aren't invisible.
Well, then why don't, whenever you see like people on TV, when they have their superpower of being invisible, why do they always come back and they have clothes on?
Well, actually, the ones I've seen, like,
You ain't never seen no naked.
Fantastic Four.
But you ain't never seen a naked superhero.
Yeah, she was.
She was naked?
Yeah, they had to when she came, like, because what happened was.
But was she invisible?
Yeah, she was invisible.
So, but did she ever put clothes on?
Well, she had like this suit made that.
So the suit
that became invisible when she wanted to cloak herself. Because
okay,
you've seen Fantastic Four.
No.
What?
Okay, so
what's wrong with you?
So then let me ask you.
You
Okay,
read
so
comic books and nothing when you was a kid.
No, I'm a grown ass man. I've been a grown man my entire life.
You never saw the movie The Watchmen? It's a superhero movie. The dude, or the League of what's that? League of Extinguished Gentlemen or something like. What's the League of? Never looked at it. That's a pretty good movie.
Well, I have to watch it.
Yeah.
Well, see,
Extraordinary Gentlemen, League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
Well, see, my thing is, the reason why I was asking this question is because, like, if you choose to be invisible, again, you have to be naked.
Or do you have to be naked?
So then what happens whenever you stop being invisible and you, like, in a public place? You just have to be naked?
Assed out naked.
But I've never seen a naked superhero.
I'm telling you, go watch Fantastic Four then.
And so every time she was...
what
she
happened was
invisible?
She had to have a special suit made.
Okay, so if you have a special invisible suit made for whenever you are invisible,
then the suit turns invisible too.
But do you have to put it? So like right now, if I didn't have on my invisible suit and I went invisible, my clothes would just be sitting there floating.
Mm-hmm. Be sitting there talking in a hat.
Yeah, that should be sweet as fuck. I'll be scared to death. I'll go punching the fuck out of you, dog. You think you would feel it?
Yeah. You still have all of your matter and cells and space that you occupy. You're just invisible.
All right, I'm gonna have to do some research on invisibility because
for what? It ain't a real thing. How you gonna research something that's not real?
You don't know if it's
real.
So
you think somebody's sitting here with us?
It may be. Hey, they now said we got aliens, so
that's
true.
At
first we didn't have aliens, so we may have invisible people.
Aliens may be invisible. You ever been sitting in your room and you could have swore you felt something or saw something move? Or,
Yeah, I hear stuff all the time.
I thought you crazy.
Yeah,
Shit.
Nah.
You know, I hear stuff all the time.
No, but I do.
them voices.
And then you hear it, and like you said, you'll feel some go across you. I mean,
Those are spirits.
Man, those are invisible people.
What
What would you do if one day you sitting in your house and all of a sudden somebody invisible suit wear off?
Like you said, I'd go to beatnish.
Okay, so check this out.
Mm-hmm.
What if the invisible suit should happen to malfunction while they have it on, right? And they're invisible, all of a sudden this suit disappears. You think that could happen?
I guess, yeah.
Can you hide other stuff behind the invisible suit, like up against your body?
Well, I mean,
So, like, can you put stuff like it
because
like
it's cloaked underneath the suit, just like you.
Huh. Okay.
I'm assuming. I don't know. No, actually, you know what? I don't think so because the suit has the ability to be invisible. You have the ability to be invisible, but if you put something behind the suit, no, you would be able to see it. So you can't walk out the store with.
So you can't
steal. No,
you can't go steal.
I already knew where you was going.
So then, what's the purpose of being invisible then? Because that's what you would. The main reason why a motherfucker would want to be invisible is so they can steal something.
You just want to sneak in some ladies' locker rooms, but then
I wouldn't do that.
I would say because then the steam would show your silhouette walking
How you know?
through. Huh?
How do you know that?
Because the steam, like the molecules of water would stick to your body, and then it would show your form. Just like if you.
But what if I had a waterproof suit on and the water only got on my hands and my face, so it just be some hands and face doing this?
Crazy.
Just walking shit.
You know how scary that would be to see a head and
two hands and a head,
seeing
and it'll be foggy. So it won't be a whole head. It'll be kind of coming in and out like this.
See me, I would just pull my boys out, not just my balls, and sprinkle some powder on them so you just see some floating nuts.
That's
walking
nasty.
down the street.
That's nasty. You're like,
Who's
those nuts? Yeah,
I told my wife I was gonna get Botox on my balls
to stretch them out,
so they be nice and smooth, look like eggs.
Oh my God, those balls are as smooth as eggs. Yes, I'll suck them.
Why you want your balls to be slick like that? They ain't like on display.
No, they're not. But shit,
I'm like, look, man, I got some smooth ass balls. I believe you.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for telling me. I don't know why the fuck I would want to know about your slick ass balls.
Smooth as eggs, baby.
Have you personally ever been in a dark room and you like can't breathe? It don't ever take your breath away?
No.
Dog, I'm telling you, when the lights go off, I'm like this.
So if you're in this place, in this space, and the lights go off,
I would feel like that I'm suffocating.
Okay, you have a.
Oh yeah, I have a problem.
Yeah,
Claustrophobic.
Yeah, claustrophobic. Or you have. There's another word for it too, where you don't like dark spaces besides claustrophobia, because it could be a lit room. Some people get claustrophobic as soon as it's closed in. But
well, yeah, I'm like that. It depends on the area.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I could even think about something.
But you would have canceled.
Oh no.
I don't think anybody could deal with that.
No, I couldn't. I remember I was watching one of those challenge shows, you know,
Fear Factor.
Yeah, something like that. And they put a motherfucker in a casket and then put dirt on top of it.
Yeah. Yeah, as long as I know I can get out, or
I couldn't do it.
No,
I couldn't do it, dog. Like you couldn't do that to me.
I think what happens to me when I get in dark rooms like that, I open my eyes wider.
Yeah,
to try to see
if you can see, because like the top part of your eye is the part that allows you to see in the dark. Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that.
It's not. I just made that shit
I'm gonna say what the. I didn't know.
Hey, but that shit sounded convincing.
Like, how the hell you split your eyes or the top part of your eyeballs?
Be like, look, you got it. Right, it's only at the right angle though. You know, if you don't do it right, it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. I wish I knew a blind person, because I got a lot of questions for blind people.
Well, I mean, I'm sure you could Google and find somebody that's blind. You can go to the hospital. No, you can go to an old folks home. Be like,
I would. You know what?
There he is.
I would love to post up at an old folks home, man, and do
man,
a show.
I bet if we asked some old people I bet we would get some, man.
No.
Speaking of that, like my uncle, my great uncle, would say that he stopped by the house last night.
Did he?
And you know, it's nothing like sitting down and talking to your elders. And he stayed for about 3-4 hours. We sat out in the backyard and just talking about. I mean, we went from random stuff to shit he did and how he was as a kid growing up, and you know, my great grandfather.
Right.
And then we started talking about like the warfare and China and all of that shit, and then the economy and raising kids nowadays versus back then. So it was. I mean, we went through the whole spectrum. It was a pretty good conversation. Normally, my great uncle coming around. Most people kind of like, oh shit, here come Uncle James. He likes to talk. I'm not gonna lie to you. But last night I was like, yes, let's chop it up.
We should do that, man. I think that we gotta have what's his name, Uncle Charles?
Uncle James.
Uncle James.
Yeah. I remember Kevin Hart talking about when he went on vacation and he met a racist dolphin.
I know it was racist because when I got out the water, how dolphins like gig it. They be doing that like gig it. Well, he looked at me. He's like nigga. And I was like, what? Blew my whistle in his face. I don't play that shit. He don't work there.
I mean, nigga.
Yeah, dolphins are racist.
Long hair, I don't care.
What? You got no hair.
I got a little bit.
I've
been growing it for about 2 weeks.
You say it's this long as it's gonna get.
You can see it under the cap a little bit. Like
myself. Don't do it. Because you're getting ready for the Halloween costume.
Oh, yes. I'm going to do that. I'm going to grow all of this around the side and on the back, and I'm going to shave. I did that one time. We did when we lived in Florida.
You going to shave or you going to go natural?
No, I've had to shave because the middle part growth.
Oh,
it just ball back here.
Oh.
But we went on this, it was like what was it? An 80s athletic pub crawl. So I dressed like a 80s coach. I had them little bitty shorts on, and the bad part was, in Florida, you always out at the beach in the sun. So I had a bad tan line. Oh, it was horrible.
But it worked.
Oh my God. And then I had the socks all the way up to the knee. Had the wristbands
on. That was word for your Halloween.
And I shaved all of this, so I had this stuff on the side. And I had this big old thick mustache I grew. Boy, people was looking at me like, what the?
Like, I hope this is a costume.
And everybody was asking us, they were like, why are y'all dressed like that?
You didn't suppose it wasn't a costume? No. I mean, it wasn't a costume party. You just did it on your own.
It was like 10 of us.
Oh, all y'all
went, and all of us did it. Man, Jennifer had on this. She looked like Jane Fonda back in the day, boy.
He got Garrett Wilson in stride, and this is going the distance. Just like that, the Jets have one.
If you saw, you know how they had that one cat that was on the run not too long ago that broke out of jail. Did you hear about that? Motherfucker that climbed up the wall back. I mean, he like crab crawled up the wall. You didn't see that shit?
Bad dude, crab walking.
Dog, he put his hands on this side of the wall, put his feet on the back, climbed up the wall, and got the fuck out. So, if you ran into this motherfucker, just randomly, you just walking and go checking your mail at the crib. Motherfucker walking down the street.
Because I'm not strapped doing that. I just walk down the street.
Right, but he also didn't fuck with you neither. He didn't do anything to bother you.
Yeah.
He just saw it. What would you do?
Turn my ass smooth around. I didn't see you. You didn't see me.
Right.
Because I don't know what you did to get in prison.
They do know. He killed his
That's exactly.
girlfriend.
And he may still be mad.
Right.
Well, he probably be in a good mood because he out.
Right.
Right. Maybe something you want to drink. I'm gonna act like I ain't even see him.
You know what? Okay, so
is there a reward?
Well, that's what I was gonna say too, because it's two things about a reward and about an actor on TV. Okay, because one time there was this woman that was doing that she was acting like she was one of the criminals from, like, I would say America's Most Wanted.
Okay.
You know how they had a little skits and shit.
Yeah, then you got the actress.
Yeah, so this woman was an actress and was on America's Most Wanted, and a motherfucker called the cops on her because they thought that she was the real motherfucker.
We got it right here, dog.
She right here. She at 7-Eleven, right here in Lamar.
She called her 40 and everything.
Right, they called. They called cops on this lady.
Damn,
that's crazy. But and on the reward side, so did you hear about that other incident?
If I didn't hear about this one,
yeah, what you gonna say?
Because I ain't heard about this one. What the fuck made you heard about the other one?
Well, because I thought your ass would be up on the local news.
I don't watch the news. I don't read the paper.
No, but these motherfuckers, it was some people here in Dallas. I think they were in Dallas. Mm-hmm. They turned somebody in, and they had a reward on the
snitching asses.
Shit, I would too in a heartbeat. Let somebody be outside right now that
oh no, if they don't see me pick, I'm
These motherfuckers.
Sir, can you speak up?
When you go to the bathroom in London? No, but
I'm gonna give him some chloroform.
But here was a couple that turned somebody in, and they had and it was a reward for this particular person.
Yeah.
But they didn't get it.
Asked about it, they were told they were not eligible because they called 911 instead of the Crime Stoppers number.
Because
I'm mad as hell.
I know, and they were too. That they brought it on Fox 4 News because they were like, we didn't get our reward.
Did they do the whole like?
No.
They didn't blink their face out of nothing. Oh, that dude looking for y'all.
He didn't say.
And he holds on Lamb at the 46.
Thinking my TV falling. I'm like,
you know they looking for him.
but they didn't get the reward.
I'd have called Oprah Winfrey on that one.
No, I would have got my money.
I'd like hop on.
What's she doing? You ain't know about to see her in a hot minute, man.
I don't know. Hey, did you know Whoopi Goldberg don't have eyebrows?
Yeah, I thought you were about to tell me she was dead.
No.
Just like how you told me not too long ago that wasn't Bob Barker?
Yeah, Bob Barker's old ass.
Yeah, I thought he was dead a long time ago. See, whenever you told me, I was like, he was alive?
Yeah, right. He up in his virtual world flipping letters.
Right.
Oh, that's Vanna.
No, that was Vanna White.
When Vanna was invited to come on down, one of them read her T-shirt where it says, "Get serious." And he said, I am. I thought you'd like to know that. Now,
did you think she was sexy? No. Really?
I did.
I don't know what it was, but you know,
You liked it?
I thought
You liked
it
that
was.
box booty.
I mean, I was a kid. I didn't know. All I saw was
White. I don't know. I didn't think that she was that. I didn't think she was that pretty.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I mean, she wasn't ugly, but it's not like she would be somebody that I'd be like.
Well, who did you think back then, or when you were growing up? Wow, I saw that coming.
When I was growing up,
Who did you think was? And don't edit me watching football either.
No. Who did you? Shit. I mean,
Because I've been watching football this whole
yeah,
show.
you've been like this.
You ain't gonna have no show.
You're not looking at me. You like this.
I'm not.
Yeah. So what was you doing over the third? God damn. That's what I keep hearing.
Who did you think growing up? You know, as far as TV. Don't say Miss Huxtable. I used to think she looked just like my mom growing up.
Did you? Yeah,
I used to.
You know, but I did like Lisa Bonet. You know why I like Lisa Bonet?
Lisa Bonet was.
I like Lisa Bonet after that movie she was in. Remember when she cut the chicken's head off and they were the blood and all that stuff? What movie was that?
No, I don't know.
Remember that was the reason why they told her that she had to leave the Cosby Show. Yeah,
no, I don't know. But you know, I used to think was good looking. Jasmine Guy.
Yeah, me too.
I used to have a name for Jasmine.
Yeah, she was on point. Jasmine Guy.
You remember? Was it Punky Brewster? Celine Moon Fry.
Is
that what her name? Sailor Moon. She looked a lot better than she did as Punky Brewster. Damn, another one. But
yeah, Cowboys might lose it.
No, they moved the ball, but
they winning.
Yeah, everybody keep doing flips. It seems. Watch. I know y'all can't see this, but watch. And whoop.
Have you ever felt that your money situation affects your sex life?
No.
Like, have you ever?
No.
You don't think so?
Mm-mm.
So you don't think that a person who is
broke people fuck all the time?
They do, and they have a lot of babies.
Because they ain't got shit else to do because they ain't working.
Right, and they're not stressed out. But if you are working, you have a job, okay? And, like, maybe you are trying to get promoted and you can't get a promotion or something like that. Or you own your own business and you lost a contract.
Mm-hmm.
You know, would that affect your sex life?
I think sex is a stress reliever. It's a release. So, you know, whatever pent up, you know, feelings that you have, you know, maybe you need to like, oh, okay, I feel so much better now. Now I can focus, I can think, I can go and, you know, maybe start a new project or maybe come up with a new slogan or, you know, whatever it is that you're doing.
Whatever your thing is.
But yeah, I don't think that.
See, I think that.
Well, you and I are in a different type of business.
Right. But I also think that. I think that does affect your sex life. I think that if you you like it affects you, but I think your financial situation affects your sex life because
that's if you have money. People with money worry about money.
Yeah.
People who don't have money don't worry about shit. They'll cut the lights off and shit. I've been waiting to burn these candles. Now I can fuck by candlelight.
Oh, it's gonna be romantic.
Yeah, romance. You know, I'm tired of fucking with these lights on anyway.
I gotta pay for these.
Right? Shit, I can see you in a whole different light.
Right, kind of flickering a little bit. Yeah. Your body wiggling.
Right, you got the silhouette, the shimmery, shake it.
Well, see, I feel, I do believe that you all right? You're having to
watch it. You think what? Go ahead.
I think that money does affect your sex life. You know, I mean, a person's sex life. Just because it and I understand you saying it's a stress reliever, sex, but if you're stressed out to begin with, or if you're worrying about something that may be touching your feet,
what the fuck?
You like, I'm not stressed. Yeah. Like, hey man,
no, you nasty.
I was rubbing your leg.
Mom, thank y'all for watching, for coming out.
No, for real. Have you noticed that all white women look alike?
Shit, I guess my wife's gonna look like everybody else.
She is.
I hope not.
She gonna look like every other white lady.
Back in the day when we was younger, going to the club, partying, doing whatever. When you walked in, did you look for a specific type? You know,
type of what?
Woman. Hopefully it wasn't damn man.
Well, no, I didn't know what you were talking about. I didn't know you didn't know
type of
like
drink?
a type of club. Did I want a type of club to go to?
When you walked in the place,
Yeah.
You spotting? Did you like? Okay, well, but did you already have that in your mind before you went? Like, hey, when I get there, I'm gonna be looking for 5'6".
Well, no, it's not.
Whatever.
You
brown hair.
But that's just what you already have in your head. So you already know. It's not like you are. Every time you go into the club, you writing that shit down, saying, "Oh, I need to go in here and look for this and look for that." That's just what you are attracted to. So yeah, I mean, I did.
Yeah,
I did, and I wouldn't go away from that either.
So you had a list. Did you have a list of qualities that the person had to have too?
Yeah.
Like,
but you did? Did you not? What were you? I mean, shit. I mean, I think that you're telling me the truth because
I did not. Nope.
Yeah, no, I had some standards.
I walked in the club like this.
You just walked in the club and was like, huh?
Yeah. Hey, you. Hey, sweet, how you doing?
That's enough.
Yeah, you looking so good tonight.
And that shit worked.
How? Nah, shit. I don't think I went and.
No, I did. I
didn't have a type. I don't. It's just whatever I thought.
But you do have a type when you don't. You have a type that you think that you. I mean, that's unattractive.
Oh, ugly people just ugly.
Yeah.
Fuck, they have hard lives too.
But you know what? Aren't ugly people really ugly?
Yeah, they
but
are.
What makes an ugly person ugly? Because
being ugly.
But we all have the same features.
No, the fuck
we all have 2 eyes.
No, yeah, we got 2 eyes. We got a nose and lips. But our nose and lips are arranged in a way that makes us look way different.
But it's just weird though to me how
people are ugly.
Yeah, how people look different. How there are some people that are just. And what makes a pretty person really pretty?
That's the one I'm saying. It's like the way your face and the contours, your eyes, the way everything was put together. See, you ever notice ugly people make pretty babies too? How in the fuck is that possible?
I don't know.
I don't either.
I'm just trying to
that
because I think everybody can be pretty. Because you know, have you
seen them TikTok videos with them chicks that have like 4 teeth?
Yep. And then they turn into.
Let me put on some makeup, cause I want to at least look pretty before you decide to fuck me.
They still ugly. They okay. Here's the thing. Yes,
they're not
made themselves look attractive. I don't say pretty. They made themselves look attractive because it's an attraction. You know, so I guess maybe everybody can.
I think everybody can be pretty because
can be, but then when you take all that shit off,
it's a different story.
Beat the brakes off your fake ass.
But if you think about it, you remember the movie Monster with what was the lady's name?
I remember the movie Mask. Could you make him pretty? Did his mama?
Nope.
Oh, he did that.
I'm sure well, my son did this. See, you wrong.
He never recovered. Then they used to say back in the day, pour vinegar on it. And it is
pour vinegar on it.
That's an old Negro spiritual thing. Pour some vinegar, because you know vinegar make everything
10 cents.
They tighten it back up. They used to say pour vinegar on you. That's why they put the vinegar back in the dish.
Oh.
Tighten it back
Tighten
up.
it back up.
Snap that pussy back.
You're not gonna get me up in trouble again, bitch. About to hit the club. I'm going tonight. You on cocaine?
No, nothing's wrong with that for some reason.
Right, you better go get it.
Nah, damn dad jokes.
Hey man, so listen, we're gonna end the show on this real quick. So I was doing some research, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was because you know how black people are normally so tall. Well, I was like wondering why, because I was doing one of our shows and I was looking up Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and what was the other guy? Wilt Chamberlain. You know, I was looking at all of them and I'm like, damn, you know, there's a lot of tall black people. So I was like, I'm gonna research why black people are always so tall. Couldn't really find.
What did you find? I don't think you found shit.
Couldn't find a goddamn thing, but I did find one thing, and it told me because they Negroes.
Oh Jesus Christ! I walked right into that shit.
Hey man, real quick, we doing this little reunion show, man. In a couple of weeks, we're gonna have some of the boys over and kick it with them a little bit. So,
yeah, for sure.
You know, everybody keep an eye out for that. We'll let everybody know once that's gonna be on. But
and also, you had some news the other day. You called me about the show, how it's gonna be on different platforms.
Oh yeah, we got out.
Thank you for watching A Fifth of Something. We'll see you next week.